Okay, today I'm going to show you just a basic overview of the 3D tool. So I've already opened my interface and I'm going to the ellipse tool. Again, if you click and you hold, you'll get these sub menus out. I got the ellipse tool and I'm going to click, hold it, option and shift to keep it pinned where I need it to be. If I just hit the shift key, it would constrain the proportion, but by hitting option and shift, I'm getting it right in the middle and pinning it in the middle. Now it's defaulted at white fill, black stroke. Like what we had problems with in class, I don't want a black stroke. I want it to be the color that I choose. And I'm going with green. Maybe I'll go for a red so that I get more of a dramatic effect. Okay, in order to center this in the art area, I'm going to hit Command X to cut, Command 0 to center my artboard, Command V will paste it right in the middle, and then for optical centering, I'll move it up a little bit. In order to do 3D, I have found it useful to get rid of half of the information. So right here, I just click and I marquee selected that one anchor point. Notice the other ones are white, this one's black or filled in. Delete. Command Y will show you what it looks like. Command Y, we resume, and I'll marquee the whole thing again. And at this point, I go Effect, 3D, Revolve. And it brings this up. I'm going to put these away. Let's reset my palette. Oh, I can't do that right now. So cancel this. Window, Workspace, Reset Essentials Classic. They all go put away, and I get tools that maybe you've gotten lost. And I'm going to go to Effect, 3D, Revolve. Okay, so I'm going to preview this, and this is what generally happened yesterday and every day. You get the left edge default. I'm going to go to the right edge, and then I'm going to show more options. So this is the light source that you can grab and relocate it. I need a new light source to illustrate light logic, and I'm going to grab this and move it to the left side, and then this is the move selected light to the back of object, and this is going to replicate the highlight, the gradation of tone to the core shadow, and the bounce light, secondary light, fill light, reflective light, whatever term you prefer. And then on ambient light, I'm going to knock this down to get this to be more dramatically contrasty. Blend steps, we're not to that point, but this refers to blending technology, and at this point it's 25 duplications from this shape through to the end, and that's why you will get these strata that show up, or you can see the shapes. The more steps that you have here, the smoother the transition will be, and you won't see those. It's called banding, now that I think about it. The banding that occurs. Watch, we can do that just to go and see. You see the banding, the shapes? So again, I'm going to go up to 25 again, which is a default. That's a safe spot. And right here, where I go to black, you know, it's going red to black. I like to mess around with color. So the opposite on the color wheel is green. So I'm going to go to a green, and I'm going to go to a shade of green. And then I get this, and I like that. I think it's more painterly. Maybe I'll go double click here and just shade it a little bit more. So it's a green affected black, a deep shade of green. And at this point, I'll go to Mapping Art and find an image that we used yesterday, which was the flower. Shift click and drag and relocate this, and it's flat, so it looks like a big sticker, and it doesn't really blend well until you hit the shade. And then it looks like it's a part of this light source, and then I can hit OK to this, and if you decide you want to move it, you can do this. And at this point, I'll say OK, and then I can save it as my last name, and I would say that this is exercise C perhaps, A being 1, B being 2, C being 3, and save it to my desktop. And everything's in order, and that's that.